What's up, everybody? First video of the season, late in the season, but I felt necessary to express the level of overall disappointment in the league this year by video, by just getting it out there. The full-on anger at a miserable season, for the most part, all around. Miserable for me, my team, miserable for the league at large. It's just been brutal. It's been a really shit season, to be perfectly honest, guys. And I blame you all more than anything, really. I was neglectful here and there. I got a little busy, couldn't do a write-up that I'm not sure anyone reads anyway for a couple of weeks. But yeah, so let's talk about me. Let's talk about me for a minute. Up until last week, my team had the most points in the league, sitting at 5-7. 11 straight weeks, never went under 100 points. I mean, think about that. 11 straight weeks, never under 100 points, and I was under 500. My team lost with 126 points, 134 points, 141 points, 146 points. Losses. Those four scores lost. So a little bit snake bitten. It's crazy when you draft the number one quarterback, the number one running back, the number one tight end, a top 10 running back, another running back who'd be top 15 minus the suspension time, top 15 wide receiver. Like you just sort of expect to be in the playoffs, and that didn't happen. So, worst case scenario, at the end of this week, I'll be probably top 3 in points and nowhere near the playoffs. So that's awesome. But really, like I said, more disappointing this year has been the level of engagement. It's been really piss poor. Not a lot of shit talking, really not any shit talking at all. A lot of pussy whining about how, like, my team's definitely going to lose. Because, I say that because I don't want to jinx myself, and I don't want to be too brash and say my team's awesome, so I'm just going to say, oh, my team's definitely going to lose, and then hope that they win. Come on, get your head out of your asses, be a bunch of fucking giant pussies all year, like, seriously? A lot of quietness out there, very few messages, very few, very little of anything. And on top of that, in terms of engagement, 5 times at least by my count, 5 times we had lineups that were not full. 5? Come on. I mean, what are you doing in the league? I'm totally fine with moving to a 10-team league of people who give a shit next year, if that's what it takes. But, like, not only 5 times or so were there lineups that weren't filled, but now it's happened twice since we put in a financial penalty. Vin, you owe me $25, send it to my fucking PayPal account. Chris already took care of Rob's, which is whatever. But even on top of that, we put in a penalty of $25 for not filling out a full roster, and then I put a vote on it like 3 weeks ago, and we still only have 10 people out of 12 who even voted on that, and it's a close vote. So clearly no one's paying attention. Clearly no one's doing anything. You guys can let me know next year if you want to do this fucking league or not. I don't give a shit. It's a lot of work. No one cares. I'll go find another fucking league. Okay? You fucking assholes. I fucking hate you guys. I hate you all. I hope you die. So, yeah, that's where the league stands in terms of being a shitty league this year. As far as the playoffs go, we got some interesting stuff going on this week. We got Dury at 9-3, so if he wins, he gets a bye, obviously. We got, 4 guys at 8-4, so you've got Cruz, Scott, Joseph, Shanti. Shanti's got like 150 less points than I do, but he has the least points in the league scored against him, so playoffs, here we come. Fields is at 7-5, so if he wins, he's in, which would knock down Dury, obviously, and make that interesting, a whole point scenario. Then you've got Coffee and Matt, who are a game behind Allen, so if Allen loses, those are going to come down to points. So a lot going on this week. Vin and Rob are looking at the potential pink shirt matchup. If they both lose this week, they'll play in the pink shirt bowl, which will need to be coined the Indifference Bowl. The two people who seem to give the least amount of shits all year. So that'll be awesome. I'm rooting for Vin to win the pink shirt, so I get to go out with him in Santa Monica because he hates that shirt. He fucking hates it. So I really hope that he ends up in the pink shirt bowl and has to wear the T-shirt. And Chris and I will take him out and take lots of pictures and send them to you guys, and that should be great. But if Chris loses this week and Rob wins and Rob outscores by a lot of points, then that could swap and it could be an all West Coast pink shirt bowl. Anyway. That's the least important thing of all this. The important thing to remember, guys, is that there's 11 of you out there. There are 11 of you, and there's only one of this. So for a couple more weeks, it's still just me, baby. Most of you have never won this. Most of you never will. It's not an easy thing to do. I'm still spending your $1,000 from last year. So something to look forward to, fellas. One of you will get this. I will send it to one of you. The rest of you will be sad, just like every other fucking year. Okay, just to reiterate, my team got fucked. The league sucks. Everybody sucks. I hope all your teams die. And I hope Vin wins the pink shirt. Have a great day. Go fuck yourselves.